It's Atlanta's only hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your boy B-High. Radio shouting, man. I got a super producer stepping in the building. I mean, he brought you bangers like that Tony Montana. Bubbling on the radio right now, that Johnny Cinco. I mean, that future one from K-Camp. Cut her off. I mean, WillaFool, man. What up, though, homie?
What it do, B-High? I'm glad to be here, man. I appreciate you, having me come in and do an interview.
Already, man. No problem. Now, I mean, tell me about the grind. I mean, Tony Montana, how you hook up with Future and some of your other bangers that you got out here right now?
Future, he a brother from another mother, man. He came to the crib. We was actually banging out at my spot.
Yeah.
Before everything really just popped off. Johnny Cinco, really brought him to the crib.
Yeah.
And we just took off from there.
Okay.
Just steady working, consistent working, and we had a hit. Dirty Sprite, I did most of the Dirty Sprite mixtape. Majority of his previous work that's been in the streets, and then just being consistent and staying focused, and we got one.
Exactly. Now, when it comes to the production, I mean, what are you using? Are you on the Fruity Loops, the Reason? I mean, what all you got banging out over there?
Yeah, for everybody who wants to know, I use Reasons. I use Reason, and I use Pro Tools. So I'm not really like using all that hardware stuff. I'm a simple cat, so I just get straight to the business and just work. Just get it in.
Exactly. Now, when bangers like that Tony Montana, you look up, you were just kicking it at the house, and then that song go national on you. I mean, how did that make you feel?
Well, actually, it didn't really hit me until I was in the car with my CFO, my chief financial officer, Mr. Will, and he was just basically just giving me the rundown on what was about to happen and what to expect. And it hit me then because he really laid it out for me, and I knew that my career and my life was headed in a good direction, and I was going to that next level to be phenomenal, to be one of the best around the country, you know what I'm saying, yet to be, around the world. So
since then, how has the game changed for you, though?
The game, it changed for me, basically when I got with Future, and it opened up a lot of doors for me to deal with other artists like, they was reaching out to me at the time, so it was kind of overwhelming. But at the same time, I kept my composure. I didn't get no big head. I stayed humble and I stayed working. I didn't let that bother me, or I didn't get ahead of myself. I stayed humble, stayed working, and like I said, people was coming to me like Jeezy hit me up like, yo, I need this, I need that heat. Like Jeezy hit me up. Everybody was hitting me up. Gucci, Plies, a lot of the cats from Chicago, SD, the whole GBE, a lot of guys, man, they were just hitting me up, and I just stayed working,
Now, where you from, Will?
I'm from the west side of Atlanta, Bankhead.
Now, how do you feel being a Zone 1 player from Bankhead, and you look up and you're getting the call from Jeezy, you're getting the call from Future, Gucci, Plies, all these folks trying to get tracks from you, though?
I mean, how I was feeling, I knew what I was doing was working, and my music was good. So that basically it. I knew that my what I was doing was working, and people was actually feeling my music. So I knew I was working hard and I was putting in the work, and I just knew like.
Now, what is it about your sound that you feel separates you from everybody else in the game right now?
I think it's because I have a lot of experience like in the orchestra, like dealing with a lot of bands and orchestra, and my grandma, she had me doing like lessons at 6, like piano lessons at 6, so it kind of separated me like from a lot of cats, because a lot of cats.
It made you the truth.
It made me the truth, man. It made me the truth. So it separated me from a lot of guys that really just be fiddling around on the keyboard and don't know what they playing. See, I actually know what I'm playing, so. That really separates me.
I mean, but how do you take that orchestra background and that musical background and turn it into this trap music that we hear coming through these speakers, man?
Well, looking up to a lot of producers like Shawty Red, basically just learning from them guys. Zay told me, man, he real humble cat, man. Shouts out to Zay, man. Basically just listening to a lot of these the cats that been on the ride, like Shawty Red, Timberland, Pharrell, Zaytoven, Drummer Boy, just listening to a lot of these guys and really forming the sound of my own and really put my own sound together. So yeah, that's
Now I know you also like to go ahead and spit bars from time to time. That Will Clinton drop with that boy JT. I mean, tell me about it, man.
JT, man, Doug High, man, class of 07, man, Doug High, man. He's a classmate of mine. We graduated together. Me and DJ Plug. It was hosted by DJ JT, DJ Six, and DJ SR. Basically, man, I'm just stepping out on the scene as an artist as well. Just letting these folk know I can make hits on both sides of the fence, man. So, you know, I'm stepping out. I'm stepping back out on the scene as a rapper because I was rapping like some years ago.
What?
Yeah, I was rapping like some years ago, but I was in a group, and the group really just fell apart, man. There was a lot of stuff going on, so, you know, I'm really stepping back out on the rap scene now because I got a lot of leverage now to where I have a brand name of my own, so I can really use that to promote my music, my own music. With me rapping on it. So
now, how does a young guy from Bankhead go about building his brand to a point where he can have something to step out on?
You gotta. It's all about sacrifice. It's all about sacrifices, and you gotta build your team around some serious people who want the same thing you want out of life and out of career life. The people you have to set yourself around, man. They have to have that tunnel vision just like you. And what I did, when I got with Mr. Willie Hunter, and I told him I wanted to take my career to the next level. That's what I meant. And you got to mean what you say when you when you in a business like this. You got to mean what you say. Yeah. Cause your word is everything. Like you have to mean what you say, man. And that's basically it. That's pretty much it, man.
I can definitely.
I mean what I say, and I do what I say. So
already.
I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk too.
Already. Now what's next for WillaFool?
Man, just stay tuned. It's a lot in store. Future, we working on Future's album now, the Honest album, Jeezy's album. Man, we got a crazy record on there. Just got word back from Atlanta Records that they want to put the Johnny Cinco record on the soundtrack, Fast and Furious.
Ooh.
Yeah, so man, they trying to.
So now you getting that Fast and Furious money.
Yeah, Fast and Furious money. So yeah, man. It's been a long time coming, man. I want to congratulate my partner Johnny Cinco, man. Yeah. You know, cause we've been grinding for a long time, and he finally getting his shine. And I really just want to congratulate him, man. We just need to keep working. Let's not get beside ourselves. Let's just keep working.
But how do you keep from getting beside yourself? Because see, I see a lot of folks come in here, you know, they humble. Yeah. Then a few months later, they don't even see you. They like, know what? I'm Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and from those type of people, I expect that. You know, because people don't really know what it's like to really have something. They so used to not having nothing. Yeah. So when you get something, you just gonna go crazy. Yeah. And like I got a mentor like Mr. Willie Hunter. He kept me humble. You know, and like I came from that. So, you know, I know with me working hard and grinding on my own, you know, I appreciate it and I value my work and my money, everything.
That's right.
So, and a lot of cats get a lot of stuff handed to them, so they don't really appreciate, you know, what people doing for them. So, you know, I worked hard on my own. Like nobody really gave me, and you know, they ain't really give me nothing. That's like right. I worked hard to get where I'm at because of my team and my work ethic. So, I'm humble. You know, I'm humble. You can hit me up. You know, anybody can hit me up and be like, "Hey, Will, what's good?" And I'm gonna respond.
That's right.
So, you know, I ain't gonna let no money change me or a certain status in my life or my career change who I am, because this is who I am. I'm WillaFool.
I can definitely do it. Boy, I appreciate you coming through this thing, homie. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
Hey, man, same here.
Already, Be High Radio, shout it. WillaFool on deck. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.